Just how powerful is the U.S. Navy's supersonic SeaRAM missile system? The Navy is engineering a new high-tech launcher system for ship-defending interceptor missiles able to protect surface vessels by detecting, tracking, and destroying approaching enemy missile attacks. The Guided Missile Weapon System, which consists of a launcher and missile rounds, is a supersonic, lightweight, quick-reaction fire-and-forget weapon designed to destroy anti-ship missiles, according to Raytheon developers. A key advantage of the new system will be an increased ability to destroy several approaching enemy attacks at one time. Its autonomous dual-mode passive radio frequency and infrared guidance design provide high firepower capability for engaging multiple threats simultaneously, a Raytheon statement said. Raytheon Missile Systems is being awarded a $28 million modification to a previously awarded firm fixed-price contract to exercise an option for Navy Rolling Airframe Missile (RAM) Mk-49 Guided Missile Launching System (GMLS) requirements. The earlier contract stipulates that Raytheon will procure the material, fabricate parts, assemble, test, and deliver the GMLSs. The Mk-49 GMLS holds 21 Mk-44 guided missile round packs, together the two parts from the Mk-31 RAM guided missile weapon system, a product of a joint venture between the United States and Germany and installed on over 165 ships worldwide, Pentagon officials stated. The launch system technology development will be improved and fortify a broader Navy effort to further arm its surface fleet with SeaRAM missiles engineered to fire from the Mk-49 Guided Missile Launching System, or GMLS. SeaRAM combines two highly successful U.S. Navy systems, the Mk-15 Close-In Weapon System, CWIS, and the Mk-31 Rolling Airframe Missile RAM Launching System, Rockwell Pate said. The SeaRAM system builds upon the infrastructure and radar of the Close-In Weapon System, or CWIS. CWIS Phalanx weapon fires a 20mm cannon at close-in threats such as small boats. The SeaRAM is part of a layered ship defense system designed to identify and destroy longer-range approaching enemy threats such as anti-ship missiles, drones, small boats, and helicopters. The idea is to supplement and build upon the defense power of the CWIS, an area weapon which fires multiple projectiles from a Phalanx gun system to destroy approaching air and surface threats. SeaRAM increases the envelope of attacking threats a ship can defend against and hits targets at farther ranges than CWIS. Navy officials tell Scout Warrior they are very enthusiastic about SeaRAM as it's the kind of weapon that enables ships to operate in a higher threat environment. SeaRAM combines the RAM's accuracy, range, and high maneuverability with the Phalanx Block 1B's high-resolution search and track sensor systems and rapid response capability to give our ships enhanced defense in depth versus a variety of potential threats, Rockwell Pate said. The CWIS ship self-defense weapon can fire 4,500 rounds per minute. The SeaRAM weapons replaced the gun with a larger, longer-range rolling airframe missiles. SeaRAM takes the defense envelope on a ship and expands it further out away from the ship. The rolling airframe missiles has a longer range than a gun and has the capability to engage multiple targets simultaneously. Rick McDonnell, Program Director of Close-In Defense Solutions at Raytheon Missile Systems, told Scout Warrior in an interview several months ago. The RAM Block 2 missile completed a series of successful tests against subsonic and supersonic targets during its development, culminating in the program achieving an initial operational capability, IOC, in May 2015. Testing has utilized both the Mk-49 launcher and the SeaRAM launcher during test scenarios emulating real-world threats, Rockwell Pate explained. The SeaRAM system is being installed on ships of the LCS class and can be incorporated into amphibious ships, carriers, and other ships. It is one of a menu of options being considered to increase surface ships' self-defense capabilities. In addition to its integration onto 4 destroyers, the Navy is also engineering SeaRAM onto its Littoral Combat Ship, or LCS. During a test last year aboard LCS-2, the SeaRAM missile engaged and destroyed an aerial drone. Navy officials said this was the first shipboard firing of the new weapon, which emerged from extensive planning, assessment, modeling, and simulation, Navy officials said. The Rolling Airframe Missile is what defense experts call a fire-and-forget missile, meaning it uses an RF or radio frequency detection technology along with a heat-seeking infrared sensor to find its way toward an approaching threat in order to intercept and destroy it. The SeaRAM also provides an advantage to the Littoral Combat Ship because it's a self-contained system, meaning it uses its own radar, software, and sensors without needing to occupy other technologies or systems on the ship. Cruise missiles are supersonic, and by nature they are hot, McDonnell said. SeaRAM will take out cruise missiles, maneuvering UAS, unmanned aircraft systems or drones, and other surface threats. What you really gain is a layered defensibility and an independent radar so that you gain lots of situational awareness as well as increased range, McDonnell said. The Navy is developing 2 distinct variants of the Littoral Combat Ship, a trimaran hull variant called Independence and a flat-bottomed ship called the Freedom variant. The SeaRAM is already installed on many of the trimaran hull Independence variants of the LCS and is slated to be integrated into the Freedom variant starting with LCS-17. Navy officials also said the SeaRAM will be integrated onto its now-in-development fleet of frigates, those more survivable variants of the LCS which emerged out of the Small Surface Combatant program. SeaRAM is designed as an integral part of a layered ship defense apparatus engineered to build in redundancy and increase the likelihood that approaching enemy fire is destroyed. For example, a Navy destroyer would likely use a Standard Missile 3 or SM-3 to defend against an attacking long-range ballistic missile threat flying through space toward a target. Medium-range anti-ship missiles or sea-skimming enemy rockets could be destroyed by an SM-2 or SM-6 interceptor. Threats a bit closer could be taken out by an evolved Sea Sparrow missile or SeaRAM before a close-in weapon system strikes down approaching fire. Arming destroyers and the Littoral Combat Ship with SeaRAM can easily be interpreted as being part of the Navy's larger distributed lethality strategy, wherein the service seeks to arm its surface fleet with a much larger number of offensive and defensive weapons. The idea is to help the Navy return more fully to a focus on blue water combat against potential near-peer adversaries following a decade of ground wars wherein the Navy expended more effort on things like counter-piracy, visit board and search and seizure, and counter-terrorism. Increasing both the offensive and defensive lethality of the surface force are among several lines of effort under the distributed lethality concept. SeaRAM enhances the defensive lethality of our ships, Rockwell Pate said.